morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Today is March 22nd, 2012. This is my second update for the year. And just to let you guys know, I initially had started wanting to do all seedlings, but I was a little bit late with the pepper party. So I went ahead and last week went to an arboretum in my neighborhood, and they had a pepper and tomato sale, and so I went ahead and got a few peppers. This one is the habanero mustard. A little small, a little bruised because it was raining when I went that weekend. So and this one's the Congo Trinidad. This is a boot jalokia. This was actually, I bought this on Saturday. I had gotten one, I bought this on Sunday. I had actually bought one on Saturday, which was a lot bigger than this one. But I guess this was the only thing that was left. This is my germination station. I got the hydrofoam lamp set up, growing light. This one I started this a couple days ago, so I don't really care if it yields any fruit. I just want to see if I can grow it, because I was having a hard time with the germination rate of some of these seeds. And then there was a guy online on eBay. Hopefully I read his profile, and they all look pretty good, so I got this for about $9, boot jalokia. So that's just one of them. And then on this side, I have a variety of stuff in here. Half of them have germinated. I still have about another half that still hasn't. On this side is pretty much, this is the White Wonder tomato. Right, these two right there. White Wonder tomato, and then this is the Black Sea tomato right here. These three. Then right here is the Granny grape tomato. Then I got peach tomato. And then this one's the green grape. And then this one is the Granny green tomato. Over here is the Hawaiian tomato. Supposed to have a tint of pineapple flavor. This is the Gandia eggplant. This right here is the Pandora eggplant. And it took a while, but finally, as you can see right here, this is supposed to be the Fatali pepper. It took a little while. I planted these on the 13th, and this is supposed to make it grow faster, but you know, it all depends on how your fingers are, how your hands are getting it to grow. This one is the Scott Bonnet orange pepper. There's another one starting to hook over here. And then this is the Scott Bonnet Jamaican pepper. So I got a few here. And then this is the Naga Jalokia. Got one right here. And somewhere right there you can see that white dot is starting to hook. And this one is my first chocolate habanero. That's the only one that's starting to sprout. My Cubanelles aren't growing too well. Of course, these ones are Home Depot, or not Home Depot, 99-cent ones. I had gotten some seeds from RhymerSeeds.com and a few others. And this is an eggplant mix. So my lemon habanero hasn't grown yet. So we'll see how they go. Again, this is my first year growing peppers. I can never get them to germinate, and you know, after reading all the information and watching other people's YouTube videos, it's been really helpful, and I got them to germinate. So we'll pause this and go to the other side and show you what else I have. So this is my other setup outside, in the side of the house, and up on top is my peppers. Right here up right here you can see this is a 7-pot, and the Trinidad Yellow Scorpion. I had gotten these yesterday. Same person, I got the Butcholokias right here on eBay, and get them going, get them all settled in. See, the leaves are kind of just still a little bit bent from being in the box for a couple days, so they'll straighten out. And again, remember I said I had bought a whole bunch of peppers. This one right here is the Bulgarian carrot. See, this is the Butcholokia that I had gotten. Can't see. This is the Butcholokia that I got on Saturday, and if you saw the one I got on Sunday, which kind of looked like about this big, big difference. So I'm wondering to see how big of a plant they were selling on Friday, the first day. So this one is the Jamaican hot yellow pepper, regular Scotch bonnet. Scotch bonnet. I keep on saying Scotch. Yellow mushroom right here. Jamaican hot yellow. Another Bulgarian carrot. Yellow mushroom right here. Caribbean red right here. Another Jamaican hot yellow. And the Trinidad Scorpion. They had this one right here and this boot right here. You know, I have bigger ones over here, but at least this one I don't know yet what I'm gonna get. It may just be regular habaneros, but I'm looking at the leaves so far. It looks like Butcholokias. But I bought this at the Arboretum. At least there I know that it should be what they say it is. So by buying it, I'm almost guaranteeing that that's what it's gonna be. Right here is my random stuff. These are some lemon tomatoes. Lemon boy seeds that I grew last year and got the seeds, and I threw them all. And you can see I planted these on the 9th of February, and there's just no more nutrients in here, and they're all clustered, so I really need to separate them so I can start seeing some growth. This one's, I don't know what these ones are. All these other guys really need to be transplanted in their own little containers. I know. Some sunflower mix I grew only on the 11th, and these are growing a lot better than my tomatoes. So over here is my black crim. Over here, black crim and rainbows down here. And these ones are my purple tomatillo and cherry tomatoes. And again with this one, I had it in little pea pots right here, and these are my German green tomatoes, really still small, and my zebra tomatoes. But after transplanting them over here, I've noticed a little bit more growth than when I had it in those pea pots right here. So I also got, while I was there, I also got a whole bunch of tomato plants. This one's a Japanese black trifle, and this one I really need to cut the leaves because it's not doing too well. It's the same kind. This one is eggplant, diamond eggplant. What? Why did I get a diamond eggplant? I was supposed to get Thai purple egg, so I got that one. Oh well, I thought I got two of the Thai purple eggs, but I guess I got one diamond. This one is a green pineapple, so I don't know if this is any different between this one and then the Hawaiian tomato. This one is a violet jasper. This one is a beauty king. And of course you have to have your beauty queen. And then you have your topaz jasper over here on this side. Sorry, my finger's in the way. And this is a holy mole chile. My wife wanted that one. So this is my setup here. I'm going to go ahead and close this back up so I can get the peppers I have up on top, because warm air rises and they're the ones that like the air the most. Let's see, right now the temp currently is about 60. Closing it with the sun, it should get to about 80, and I close it just halfway. Alright, let's go to the other side. So all this right here is backyard full of fruits. Some oranges over here and some guava. All this is guava right here. Can't get enough guava, I guess. Um, when I transplanted my peppers last year because they were getting consumed by uh, grubs, I moved them over here. But I'm going to have to relocate this just because it's not getting enough sunlight. I don't know what I'm going to plant yet. So I went ahead and I tilled over here in this area right here, and this one gets a little bit more sunlight and not too much shade from the orange trees. Some kumquats. Alrighty. Then over there is my nectarine that's growing finally. Persimmons. That one in this corner right here is a Filipino mango. It's really, really sour, just the way we like it. Right here is the loquat, that big gigantic tree is the loquat. It's real good. And then this sad little Asian pear I bought a couple years ago. It's not growing at all. And so I had to buy another one. You can't probably see it because of the sun in the shade. This one I got, it's a lot better and bigger. And this is my apple tree. Another little apple tree. And behind the apple tree right there is actually pomegranate. And behind this one is pomegranate. And some avocados here. Avocado here. So last year the only thing that survived is this asparagus. It's really, really looking a lot healthier this time around. And then this was another one that I just threw in here to see how it goes. So obviously a little bit slower, not enough space. My Brussels sprouts didn't do well. They got big and they started to have their little stubs, but then I got killed by aphids and they just ate everything, and as you can see, they're still there. So I think I'm just going to go and pull them out and relocate. And I cut the head just to see, because that's where most of them were at. But it looks like they're still there. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and pull it out and try to regrow it next year. This is my Ichiban eggplant. It's actually the only one that survived. I've had this for 2 years now. It's yielded quite a bit of fruit, so I'm happy with it. But it's all by itself right now. This is where I initially had my tomato garden bed, but since I guess I have to relocate, I don't know what I'm going to plant here and where I'm going to plant my tomatoes. Over here is my snow peas. So I have it all set up and caged, ready to go. And here's my other setup. So we got these ones at Kmart. This is the Anaheim pepper. As you can see, they're already starting to flower, and I should start getting some within the next 2 weeks or so. These ones are my Royal Burgundy beans, and these ones are the Golden Wax. Right over here is the Japanese cucumbers. Got those going. I'm going to be transplanting them soon. And again, over here is my other setup. Next year, I promise to go ahead and do more of my own seedlings, but again, I was late to the party. I didn't know that people were already growing them in November and December, so I got some yellow bell peppers and sweet banana peppers, and I got some cayenne peppers and orange and red and Hungarian wax, and let's see what else do I have in here. Hot jalapenos. Let's see, and so I got some of those stuff. Oh, cayenne peppers, pimiento, sweet pimiento. And over here are these sad things. I really need to transplant them. They look real dehydrated. I don't think next year I'll be using these pea pots anymore. They suck up a lot of the water and really need constant watering. On my squashes, I need to transplant them already. These ones are my cherry tomatoes. They're getting better and better. But this one, I got this from Dollar Mart, and the one thing I didn't really notice that there was no holes in the bottom, no drainage, so I got through there. And then these are my zucchinis that are starting to die. I guess this greenhouse is getting way too much heat, and they're wilting, and I don't know if I can get them to recover. This one doesn't look like it's going to recover. Maybe these are my only two best chances. My Cozell, if I can get at least one, then I'm good. These are my squashes, random squashes. I separated them because they're all bundled up. Um, Squashes and cucumbers. I got a variety of cucumbers this year. This one's my cherry tomatoes, looking a lot better. And some more snow peas I'm actually going to give my sister. And then these are more of my lemon boy tomatoes. Hopefully I can get it to grow. And tiger melons, watermelons, halogen melons, musk melons, eggplants, you name it. I hopefully should have it here. Close this back up. And this sad thing I'm going to return is supposed to be sweet cherry tomato. It's really looking bad right now. And some more corn right here. Then over here I have my Cherokee Cherokee tomato. It's leaning to the side, so I'm going to have to go ahead and make sure it stands straight. I don't like it when they're all bent up. I got this one, actually, I don't know why I bought it, but I bought it in like November, December. I should have waited, but oh well, it's big enough. And over here it is my corn row. I know they're too close to each other. Damn gardener. But you can see my dog actually ran through here and dug up a couple of them. So hopefully I can get them to grow some early corn, and regular corn, sweet corn. And then this is my other setup here. I'm going to need to fix this. See, this is how lazy my gardener is. He mows this part, but then leaves a big old patch right there. Could have weed whacked it. Went all the way here, but left this one. And so this is the dome greenhouse I learned from someone. I'm going to go ahead and retill this again today, just since it rained. It's funny because it looks like something's growing over here. I think these ones are my... this was my compost that I had made, and it had some pumpkin seeds. And so it's starting to grow there. So I learned this from YouTube. I just got some EMT pipes, 1 foot EMT pipes, put them down here about 6 inches deep, and bent these 10 foot PVC pipes, and then I have the plastic right there. And that's our big Thai chili pepper. We've had that for years and years and years, but never really did anything with it. So, and last year that's where I had my squashes and my tomatoes and cucumbers. And this one I don't know what I'll plant, how I'll set it up. If you guys have setups and compatibilities that you can help me with, I greatly appreciate it. So I'll till this today and transplant a lot of my stuff today, so I get them going already. So once again, if you guys have any comments, suggestions, let me know. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you just follow up with my peppers and my tomatoes and the rest of my garden this year. Alright? Bye. A little piece more to go. This is where I had planted my purple tomatillos and cherry tomatoes, ground cherry tomatoes, seed, and I still have a few more here, and if I can get these to grow and give them to some people.